Hi there, I'm Anubis. Today we're going to look at how to beat the PCA helicopter hitless. This will also help you if you've never beat the PCA helicopter before, so stay tuned. The first thing we're going to want to do is after we investigate the wreck is we're going to go to this one specific position. Once you're in this position, you're going to want to look for this piece of catwalk. You'll block it with the building, but it should still be enough to give you a reference. When the helicopter comes in, you're going to see a white light. Then it's going to get really bright. The second light is the one that you want to use to activate your assault boost. Once you're close enough, cancel your assault boost by boosting and then attacking with your sword twice. After hitting it with the sword, try to quick boost in the direction of the helicopter. This should carry you a small distance in the direction it's going. At this point, you're going to be chasing the helicopter. Try to avoid quick boosting if you can, but if you need to, do it. While you're chasing the helicopter, make sure you're firing missiles and firing your rifle. Then you're going to want to jump and boost up into the helicopter and attack its belly. Make sure you are not targeting the head, as you will get shot with the machine guns. When the helicopter is staggered, you want to make sure you continue firing your missiles and your assault rifle. Do not use energy at this point. You want to fall and hit the ground, but make sure that you're moving as you fall. Otherwise, you will do a hard recovery animation, and it'll be much more difficult to get another attack in. Once your energy is recovered, jump up and get 2 more sword attacks. This should allow you to get the helicopter to less than half health. It is very important that you do not aim at the head of the helicopter. This will put you directly in line of sight of the machine guns. This is an overhead shot of the arena. When you first enter, you come from the bottom, or I think of it as south, and the big structure that you see in front of you is the building to the north. For the purposes of this video, we will be using what I refer to as Building 1 and Building 5, both on the north side of the map. Let's start by looking at how we approach the fight from Building 1. The fight from Building 1 is more of a passive one. We're not going to deal a whole lot of damage here, but we are going to be looking for an opportunity to attack with our sword. For the most part, you want to stick to the southwest side of the building. This is because we want the helicopter to move south, but we want to make sure we have cover. It is also only advised to attack during the helicopter's move animation or its next subsequent attack. Attacking beyond this point will cause it to turn on its machine guns and do other random attacks that we don't like. This is a common and comfortable position we should find ourselves in. The helicopter will be in the middle of the map and we will be on the west side of Building 1. If the helicopter decides to go counterclockwise, we want to hide on the south side of Building 1. This should force the helicopter to move clockwise instead. Continue to hide on the south side of the building. It may take a few tries, but continue to do this until we get the helicopter to move clockwise south. When we finally get the helicopter to move clockwise south, we are finally able to move to the north side of the building. No matter what the helicopter does, we're going to be leaving this position. If the helicopter decides to continue moving clockwise, we're going to assault boost close to Building 3 and straight for Building 5. The trick to doing this is waiting for the first few missiles to hit the side of the building before you start to move. The better alternative is that the helicopter goes counterclockwise. You want to immediately assault boost at the helicopter, turning in the same direction that it is going, and about halfway through, you want to turn so that you quick boost in that direction. Now we're going to learn how to play around Building 5. When we play around Building 5, we're predominantly going to be using our missiles and assault rifle. Whenever you're behind cover, remember to reload your assault rifle. First, we will look at the scenario where the helicopter goes clockwise. In this scenario, you want to assault boost under the helicopter while firing your missiles and assault rifle and hit it twice with your sword. The important part is to stay to the north of the helicopter until it moves. This will allow you to get cover in the same location. If you attempt to attack the helicopter and it is too far away, you will end up in this situation and you are likely to get hit. Now we will look at the helicopter going counterclockwise. Before leaving cover, ensure the helicopter is firing missiles opposite the direction it is moving. If it is not firing missiles out of just the one side, do not leave cover. If it is the correct attack, leave cover only enough so that you can fire your missiles and assault rifle and be ready to quick boost back into cover. It is recommended to use the northeast corner to get cover in this situation. From here, the helicopter can either go clockwise or counterclockwise. If the helicopter goes clockwise, stay on the north side of the building, and when it becomes visible, fire your missiles and assault rifle and be ready to get cover on the east side. Now we're going to look at what happens if the helicopter moves counterclockwise. If the helicopter is east of Building 4 and is moving counterclockwise, you're going to want to wait for the missiles to start to impact Building 5 and then assault boost for Building 1. When you've reached Building 1, wrap around to the south side and resume the tactics for Building 1. That's it for this guide. This should get you 90% of the way to beating the helicopter hitless. The rest is getting used to the helicopter and finding those little moments where you can get more damage in.